boys, and welcome back to another Bleach Brace over here. Today we're going to be talking about future manga characters and who I think is going to be in the next set of banners. So, I did make a video on this around 2 months ago, Manga Round 6 going forward when Manga Round 5 came out. This time, however, we've gotten some new things and my opinion on stuff has now changed. So there's two different things how they're handling this set of manga characters, right? So firstly, when the first set of manga characters got announced, the first 14, when I say 14, when they got announced, KLab outright said that we're only getting 14 manga characters. Now that brought up all the questions. It was fun. I kind of liked it. You know, every time a manga banner came out, everyone was always questioning who's going to be in the next set or the next manga round. And it also brought up, ew, 2 Ichigos, Yachiru, okay. But this time, however, it doesn't look like that's the case. We literally just got the announcement around 6 months ago, maybe a year ago, I can't even remember. Maybe a year ago, 8 months ago, something like that. We got the announcement that we're just getting more manga characters, and here we are. We've already gotten 2 rounds of manga characters. So that's a bit crazy, and in my opinion, it looks like right now that we're just getting a bunch of manga characters. There's no limit. So the way I see it is when KLab first went to Shueisha, whoever they had to go to get the rights for manga characters, they had to prove to them that it was worth giving us these characters and to make money. And obviously, it made money. So like right now, it looks like we can just get a bunch of manga characters. There's no limit on who we can get, and in my opinion, that's a good thing. And like I said, we've already gotten 6 manga characters in 2 months. In 2 months, we've gotten 6 manga characters. The release date is a lot more frequent now. So before it was every 3 months, and I think Manga Round 4 was maybe pushed back a bit just so it could fall on the anniversary. But this right now just looks like, every 2 months we're going to get a manga character banner. That is a lot, especially with Confion World and then now seasonals. So like right now, we're going to have, in maybe a couple of days, we're going to get the announcement of Halloween. Halloween banner, and then maybe Spirit Society at the end of the month, and then probably maybe the mid-month for November, or end of month for November, we're going to get Confion World Round 4, and then we're going to get the next manga round. So it's going to be hectic. We need to get every orb we can get to save for these characters. Personally, for me, I'm going to be skipping out on the Halloween banners. But yeah, like I said, that's one of the big differences between now and then. It's mainly that they haven't said that we have a cap on how many characters we're going to get. Secondly, we also did get the announcement that the 1000 Year Blood War story arc is coming into the game as a story part that we can play through. Now again, that brings up a lot of questions. Are we going to be able to see Quincy models in game? So obviously, well, the whole last arc is about going against the Quincy's, so it only makes sense that in the story we're going to see Quincy's. Now, hopefully that is the case. However, KLab could go the route where they do use they flip it. They basically flip the people we go against. So instead of going through the eyes of the Soul Reaper and versing the Quincy, so let's say the Bambietta vs Sergeant fight, where we should verse Bambietta, we should see her model in-game. Instead, we're going to pretend to be as Bambietta and we're going to fight Sergeant, if that makes sense, right? That's how they could handle it. So there's 2 ways to handle that, basically. 1, we see Quincy models in-game, or 2, we're going to see the Soul Reaper models that we already have in-game. But hopefully we do see the Quincy's. So those are the 2 main reasons why I'm making this video again. So, like I said, we got the announcement that we're just getting more manga characters, no limit, and then we also did get the announcement that we're getting the story in-game. And that is a big thing, in my opinion, because that, we're going to start seeing all the Quincy's, regardless if in models or not. We're going to see them in-game, not through Confion World. We're going to see them in color, full color, all the Quincy's, and it's going to be pretty exciting. I'm actually kind of excited for it. But yeah, with that out of the way, now let's talk about who I think is going to be in the next set of manga characters. Now, the obvious option is, or the clear option and the hopeful option is Stern Ritter and Squad Zero. Now, I do believe we're going to get them in the future. Not soon. Maybe for the 5th anniversary going forward, we might see them then. I don't think we're going to get them soon, but I do think they're going to come to the game, and I do feel like they are. And to add to that, we also did get the announcement, if you don't know, when manga characters first got announced in the Shonen Jump magazine, V-Jump Weekly Shonen Jump, they kind of teased or heavily hinted that Stern Ritter and Squad Zero are coming to the game. I'm paraphrasing now, but I believe it said something about who will come next, or who's the next set of manga characters, and it showed pictures of Stern Ritter and Squad Zero. Now, I did hear that Mark or Matt, I can't remember which one said it, they said that it's not Stern Ritter and Squad Zero aren't confirmed unless it comes from them. Now, I don't know about that. Mark or Matt, it was Matt, I know it's Matt. Matt also did say, like a week before the manga characters got announced, that they had no plans. So it was, I believe it was an interview in France or something. He said he had no plans, and then what do you know, a week later we got the announcement that manga characters will come into the game. So don't take his words on that. I do feel like that news post or whatever that thing was on the Shonen Jump magazine heavily hinted that they are coming. It's just a matter of when, not if. So yeah, like I said, I do think the Sternritter will come, and I do think Squad Zero will come. Squad Zero is the easiest option. 100% I think everyone from Squad Zero is going to get a character. For Sternritter, however, because there's so many of them, and so many of them that aren't really relevant, I feel like they're going to leave some out. But obviously the ones that I think most people like are going to get included, like, you know, Askin, Asnot, you know, Hushwalt, if I said his name right, Hushram, I don't know his name. It's been a while since I've read the last arc. You know, the Femria, all them, Bambietta, stuff like that. Those characters are going to get included, Basby and stuff. 100% are going to get included in the game if we do eventually get Sternritter. So, with that out of the way, let's talk about the characters that I do feel like are going to come and have a better chance in the Sternritter because they have voice actors. Now, obviously, that's a question, voice actors. If you have a voice actor, you have a better chance of being in the game. So, obviously, I'm talking about the Soul Reapers. With Manga Round 6, when we got Zombie Toshiro, that, in my opinion, brought up the question, could we see more Soul Reapers that already have main characters, but as different versions? So let's say, I feel like we could get another version of Bankai Kenpachi, another version of Yuha, another version of Yoruichi, and another version of Ichigo, but in their transformed versions. So let's say Yuha transforms on his special to the Almighty version. We have Yoruichi, again, transforms on a special. Banken goes Bankai form, Yoruichi goes to a Thundercat form on their specials, and then Ichigo transforms into his Horn Observation form in his Strong Attack. Now, I feel like K-Lab could re-release these characters, but as actual characters that stay in that transformed state. Now, if that is the case, I'm pretty excited, and it's also a way to fix the old versions that got shafted. So let's say Banken, right? A great character, but playing him is a hassle. So with no Sprinter +1, you just don't want to use Banken. It's terrible, right? So instead of waiting 2 years to get a resurrection or 3 years to get a resurrection, I feel like they can just release a Bankai form of Kenpachi that stays in his Bankai form and give him justice, right? Give him 2 flash steps. Maybe even give him 3 flash steps now. Maybe even give him a long stride and just make him OP. Same for Yoruichi. Make her only in the Thundercat form, and then give her, you know, give her the long stride that she deserved, give her the recharge, make her an OP Guild Quest character, and I'd be pretty excited for that. Same with Yuha. I already said in the last video, I 100% stand by the fact that we're going to get a Yuha Almighty version, and Genrisai Northwest, Southeast, I don't know, the other two, right? So if you don't know, the current Bankai Yamamoto only has 2 of the directions, northwest, southeast. I don't know. I don't know the exact one, right? But the way his name heavily hints at the fact that we're going to get a second version, that's probably going to be more of a Nad Flurry character. I'm calling it now. Probably going to be that, and it's going to be his fire coat, and his special is going to be that one-hit move that he kind of almost killed Yuha with, the fake Yuha. But yeah, that's what I feel like. Those two are definitely going to be in a banner together. I do feel like we're going to get more versions of Soul Reapers that already exist in the game. So, like I said, Ichigo, Yoruichi, Bankai Kenpachi. Who else? Maybe another Shinsui. I don't know if they could push out another one, because that's like all he did in the final arc. Nanao is also an option. 100% we're going to get Nanao. Uryu is long overdue. I feel like they're pushing back Uryu because they want to release Sternritter in the future with Uryu. I do feel like that's the case. That's why he's been pushed back. Chad and Orihime can get a version now, 100%. Since there is no limit from the looks of it, they can just get any version they want. I'm excited for that. I mean, granted, Chad and Orihime didn't really do much in the final arc, but I do feel like they could get something out of it. You know, Chad could be another... Maybe give him an SP, high SP, give him Frenzy, make him good, not like another PvP character. And then, in my opinion, I feel like they should make Orihime one of the best supports in the game. Give her... Fuck it, give her a boost, give her a team heal, and give her a shield. And then give her 14 recharge. Just make her a really OP co-op character. I feel like that would be pretty cool. And then make her mind or heart, something like that, so she doesn't really have a weakness. That'd be pretty cool in my opinion. I'd be pretty excited for that. Outside of those, who else did I mention? Zombie Tosh. No. So if Zombie Toshiro can get a character, I feel like Izuru. Zombie Izuru. There's not really Zombie Izuru, but you know, Wounded Izuru could get a character. I'd be pretty down for that. Who else? Sergeant as a wolf? Nah, that'd be pretty funny though. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of options they can do now if we're going down the route where they can just release a bunch of manga characters regardless of, you know, even Hallibel's Fraction. They could get characters. I'd be pretty down for that. It also does bring up the question that if we do get the anime in the future, if we do, when that does happen, obviously with K-Lab they're gonna milk it. They're gonna be getting like almost every end of month could probably be a 1,000-year Blood War character. But would that mean, would they be limited time characters? Because I can understand why manga characters now are limited, because obviously it's manga characters. You know, there's not an anime. But if the arc does eventually get animated, would every future 1,000-year Blood War character be a limited time character? Because if that's the case, that's gonna be pretty weird. Almost every character, almost every new premium character, which should be a premium character, would be a limited time character. I'm not sure, but even then, if they don't do that, and every future character, future manga character, future 1,000-year Blood War character from the anime arc, let's say like it's been animated, if they're not limited time, it's going to be a bit weird where the OG manga characters are going to be limited time, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. But I'm rambling on. I have no idea what the point of this video was. But hey, I'm going to upload it anyway. I have nothing to upload today. So if you guys did enjoy the video, let me know who you're excited for any future manga character. Let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.